This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so this is the default constructor. What I'm doing here, I'm calling the show results method with zero parameter. Let's go to the show result. This one, I'm calling this method from the constructor, and inside show results, I'm calling another show results with one parameter, and from this another show results, I'm calling the another method which has two parameter. Okay, are you getting the sense what I'm doing here, guys?
Yes. Yeah, hi, sir.
Hi, Chandu sir.
Sir, actually, I have a question that you are calling the default function, the show result from the constructor, okay, and sequentially by doing that in show result, you by show result with no parameter, you calling a single parameter, then from the single you calling a double parameter. So can we do it in a
Mhm.
reverse order as well too, or this is only the sequence we can do that?
That is not like a sequence you can call.
So there is a no sequence. If I want to call the show result with the one parameter in the double parameter function, so we can call it, right?
Correct, but you cannot call constructor from the method.
Yeah, that's I got to know. But I'm talking about the functions, like the show result with the one parameter. I wanted to call in the another function that has two parameter given. So can
Yeah,
I
yeah,
call it?
yeah, yeah, sure. For example,
Okay.
let's say this show result I want to call again. Again means from this method. I can call.
Mhm.
Any doubt
Okay,
now?
sir. No, sir.
If I want to pass the parameter, I can pass like this. Any parameter, guys? Nikita, Kamesh, Dilip,
No, sir.
Kamesh.
Yeah, it's fine here.
Okay.
No.
Aditya sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
So I just joined, so actually I don't know what you have taught till
Okay.
now.
Ankur. So you can pass that the integer just a parameter which you are passing here 777. That is the integer. So whenever you will be going to call this show result method, which is at line number 50, you have to pass two parameter. One is string type, another integer type. Otherwise, you won't be able to call. Sorry, I didn't get your mean. No, it's not at all necessary. It's necessary when you are calling the method. It depends which method you are calling. If you are calling this show result, which is line number 43, that case you have to pass one parameter, because here it's accepting, yeah, it's accepting string type parameter. And if you are going to call this method which is at line number 50, you have to pass two parameter. Any doubt? Okay, now let's see the output. I just said I don't need to call all these methods. Whenever I will be going to call or instantiate the class, I'll be having the output. Okay, now can anyone tell me what will be the output and how, or what will be the sequence of output? Nikita?
Sequence. Yes. First, the constructor is called, so address will be printed, account number, current date, and today
Okay,
date. sorry, current address, number, current date, today date will be printed.
Okay.
Then show results is called, so show results method. Show
Okay.
results, yes. So show results without, so it will be calling show results will be printed, and Mr. Ravi, sorry, show system.debug calling show results will be printed, and from show result you are calling Mr. Ravi. So string name Ravi is first. So system.debug calling show results Mr. Ravi will be printed. Then show result name comma 777. So here system dot calling show results name Mr. name you passed as name only. So name will be name only. Mm,
Okay.
mm, mm, mm. And here you haven't, okay, deep, you have not printed the 77. Now show results name you're calling. So again show results system dot debug calling show results name will be printed.
And how many times it will be going to print it?
How many times you calling show results name 777? Then from this method you're calling this. This method is calling this. Recursion, it's going to be in recursion calling.
Correct. So it will be going to call recursively.
Yes.
Recursively means it will be like a loop. Here you can see from this show results, we are calling this parameter, this function, and from this function we are calling this function. Again
Mm-hmm.
from this function we are calling this function. That means it will be going to call again this single parameter one, this one, and from this function we are calling the multiple parameter. Again it will be going to call this when it will be going to in this method. Again it will be going to get this method. So again it will be going to call show results. It will be going to print the output again and again. See, we
Mm-hmm.
got the maximum stack depth reached because that gone into the recursion, and it was a system not limit exception. It throw. Okay, so remove this one. Okay, we got the output.
Now you have removed.
Yes, I did. Okay, and now let's talk about the static. We can define the static variables also. So this is the static keyword. Okay, let me assign some value to this one also. My question is, if I try to print value of that static keyword. For example, here in the public void show results. Will I be able to get the value of this industry?
You have to initiate with the help of class name, I guess.
Okay. But when we access properties within the same class, we don't need to define the class name. If you are accessing this in another class, then we need to represent it with the class name. So within the same class, we don't need to put.
Okay.
Chandrasekhar?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. It will print because you have initialized the value industry. So
Okay. Okay. Let's suppose I want to print address here in this static method. Will I be able to access?
Sir, actually both will be not able to access because non-static declaration we cannot access in static, and static declares in a static method we can access the static variable and you assign
Okay.
the value non-static.
Okay. Anyone? Anyone else? Nikita?
Yes, sir. Same like in static methods, you cannot reference call non-static, and no, in non-static we cannot call static ones.
Okay. Are you sure, guys?
Yeah.
100%.
Yes, sir.
See, basically, see the understand the concept. Static variable and the methods are accessible anywhere. Anywhere means inside static and non-static. Okay. And non-static are only accessible inside non-static method. Think over it. This is what concept we have about the static and non-static. Okay or not okay?
okay, sir.
Let's see the practical. Public string address. This is the non-static. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Then it can be accessed here also. It can be accessed only here. Okay. And industry is static, right? And what concept says static are accessible anywhere inside static and non-static. So industry is static, but where when we are accessing that method is non-static, so we will be able to access that. Another is this one, address we cannot access because static properties can be referenced in static and non-static, but non-static properties can be referenced inside non-static only. See the error, variable does not exist because it's not able to identify this variable because it's not a static and we are trying to access that in the static block. It will be accessible industry because it's a static. So industry is accessible inside a static method as well as non-static method. Okay,
Okay, sir.
see the output. We'll be having IT multiple times, two times IT static ware industry, which is inside non-static block, and this is inside static block. Okay, and same thing
Okay.
we can call show result here. Sorry, I'm going opposite to the concept, not this one, this one. We can call non-static from anywhere. That means, sorry, static from anywhere. So this is static method. We can call this method static method from the non-static method as well from the static method. But non-static method cannot be called from the static method. Similar to this concept, static are accessible anywhere inside static or non-static. That means this can be get results can be accessed inside show results also or from any other static method also. But non-static are only accessible inside non-static. So show results cannot be accessed inside the static. Non-static method cannot be referenced from a static context. Now, though I don't need to call this from here, let's see the output. Okay, Acha, any doubt, guys? Anywhere, any question to anyone?
No, sir.
Okay. So I'll be sending this class to you today. Do practice of it. So this is all about the concepts. And for the Apex, this is the basic thing or basic concepts we have. So from tomorrow, we'll be going to start the VF page. So Apex will be on, but we talk about the basics. So this is the basic. Now we'll be going to cover more and more topics along with the VF pages. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So see you tomorrow the same time or not tomorrow. I'll update you about the timings and the next session because tomorrow is Saturday, right? So on weekends we do not have a session. I'll update you about the timings, guys.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.